What's up, y'all? What's going on? So today I am going to go through a few grants that I found. It's different types with different criteria. If you meet the criteria, make sure you apply. And if you don't, but you know somebody to do, you can pass it on to them and get them to apply. So let's get right. And I'll make sure I leave links to these in the you know below the video. All right, so this first grant, this is on digitalundivided.com. It's called The Breakthrough. Digital Undivided's Breakthrough Program, sponsored by JP Morgan and Chase. It provides founders with a deeper understanding of the customers, startup funding, growth marketing strategies, and network opportunities to scale their ventures. Each company accepted into the program will receive a $5,000 grant. Now, I know you're thinking like what it's talking about, like traditional companies, but not really. Okay. So it says, in order to qualify for the program, founders must identify as a woman. I ain't even gonna lie. When I saw this, it really just made me think of all the problems that phrasing could cause. But anyway, identify as a woman, be 18 years of age or older, have a business registered for at least a year, have the majority ownership, right, of an established business with traction, have a technology component incorporated in the business, website or mobile app, okay? Either or. Now, most of us wouldn't have an app, but a lot of resellers do have websites. And then generate a minimum of $50,000 annually in annual business revenue. It says select founders will receive a $5,000 grant, guidance on scaling and expanding their business, feedback and insights from experienced mentors, deeper understanding of the tools and all of that. You can see that. It is subject to being taxed, y'all. A lot of grants, if not mostly all of them, you do have to pay taxes on. So just keep that in mind. Okay. Now, recruitment cycle, June 3rd to July 14th. Selection of applicants, July 15th to the 22nd. And they notifying the finalists on the 23rd. Onboarding of participants, the 24th, so on and so forth. So there are, and I had just found this one. I just came across this one. I'd have been posted it, but I just came across this one. So it's a short window. But I got more for y'all. Let's go to the next one. All right, so this one is Fast Break for Small Business, okay? It's the Axion Opportunity Fund. And it has an apply button right there, but it says the Axion Opportunity Fund, LegalZoom, NBA, WNBA, NBA G League have joined forces to provide entrepreneurs across the country with grants and LegalZoom services to support their small business. All right, how it works. LegalZoom, all these other places are committed to encouraging entrepreneurship by supporting and investing in small business owners. Here's how it works. 150 small businesses will receive $10,000 grants and a LegalZoom product of their choosing, value up to $500. 3,000 emerging entrepreneurs who haven't yet launched their intended business will receive a LegalZoom product of their choosing, valued at $500. And applications open February 15th and close September 13th, 2024. So we got a lot of time left on this one. Eligibility requirements. Eligible existing small businesses applying for a $10,000 grant and a free LegalZoom product or service valued up to $500 must be based in the U.S., have been in business for at least 3 months, have an annual revenue less than $1 million, have an active business bank account, not be in an industry that has been identified as ineligible. And if you look at that list, it's just basically adult entertainment, firearms, tobacco, marijuana, massage parlors, illegal gambling. They just don't want nothing that looks less than savory, guys. But you can look at that list. if in business for 12 months or more, must also provide most recent year's business tax return. So that should be easy to get if you've been in business for longer than a year. And if in business for between 3 to 12 months and don't have a business tax return, business must have one of the following: articles of incorporation for LLC or whatever your corporation is, sole proprietorship formation, fictitious name statement or DBA, EIN registration, city, state, federal license to do business, relevant professional license. And this is one of the reasons why I be telling you guys to make sure that if you don't have any of this done yet and you're reselling as a full-time or part-time business, you got to get this done, y'all. It don't matter if you full or part-time. Listen, even if you don't want to do a formal LLC, you can still do a DBA or fictitious name. You can still register an EIN. There's a lot of things you can still do, but you have to be set up. I think the one thing they said is you have to have a business business account, right? Let me see. Yeah, have an active business bank account. And I think for most banks, you're going to need, like, if not be an LLC, you're going to have to have some formal documentation. So, but look, it's easy to do, y'all. It's easy to do. If you need help, let me know. But you're missing out on opportunities by not doing it. Eligible emerging entrepreneurs applying for a free LegalZoom product or service valued up to $500 must be based in the U.S., be an existing business in operation for less than 3 months, and not be in an industry that has been identified as ineligible. Okay, no memberships. There you go. I'm gonna try to get that 10,000 plus LegalZoom, and if you don't get the 10,000, I think they said the other. So 150 people or 150 small businesses will be eligible for the grants. But then it says they're picking up another 3,000 just to get the LegalZoom product valued at $500. So even if you don't get the grant, you may be able to get that $500 LegalZoom product, which that could be your LLC formation and everything right there. So if you meet the criteria, just apply. Why not, right? All right, let's move on to the next one. All right, so now this one is not necessarily for online, but if anybody watching this has a brick and mortar aspect to their business, then you can apply for this grant, okay? It says, we recognize that as a large e-commerce company, we have the responsibility to help uplift others. Black-owned small businesses have long faced hardship due to systematic racism, but small businesses like yours are integral to the makeup of America. So we are dedicating a $2 million fund to give roughly 4,000 Wish local small business partner financial support. The selected recipients will receive amounts between $500 to $2,000. This program will only be open to Black-owned stores to help promote equality and diversity in American business. So, got to be Black. Says apply to receive between $500 and $2,000 to help rebuild your small business. There are no specific requirements on how to allocate the funds. So there you go. However, we encourage you to put the money toward one of the suggestions below, and then they gave some suggestions. Who's eligible? You got to be a Black-owned business, 18 years old or older. Store has to have 20 or fewer employees. Your store is brick and mortar shop within the U.S. Earns less than $1 million a year. Okay, and if selected, you must join Wish Local, which there is no fee for joining Wish Local. Tell us about your store. So there's no fee to apply either. So to apply, you just fill out this form and you go from there. So there's another one for y'all. Yeah, that's what I got for now. The other one, I don't know if I copied the link wrong or what happened. Now look, I'm gonna bring this one up, and this is if y'all want to join this. This one is one of those ones you got to join, but all right. Now I was looking at this. Everything's legit about this. They have different tiers that you can join and different things and different grants available to their members. I will put this in there for anyone who wants to look further into it. I don't get nothing out of it, of course, but if you want to look farther into it and decide to pay for one of the membership options to get access to the grants, you can. I did not pay for this one yet. I'm still debating on it, but I mean, from my research, it doesn't seem like anything that's like crazy. It seems like it's on the up and up. So, all right, yeah. So those are the only few that I got for now, y'all. I do have a list of grants that I'm going to be going through. It's going to be grants for Black women, business grants for Black women, and I think I got a list of grants to go through that are for, previously convicted people, business grants for people previously convicted of felonies. And I'm trying to find grants for anybody so that it ain't race or it ain't nothing like that, but I am Black and I am a convicted felon. Some of y'all may have known that already because I told my story. Some of y'all not. That was previous life. However, I know that I'm not the only one who have been through some things and need like opportunity. So I'm looking for any type of grant, anything that I come across that I think would apply. I'm just going to put up there as long as I think that somebody, just a regular old Joe or Joette like me and you, can apply for it. So it don't matter if it's for Black people, white people, don't matter if it's for Asian people. Maybe you know somebody, you got a business partner, maybe you know somebody in a group. I don't know. But I don't want to just focus on one thing because I don't know who's going to come across these videos. So I will have grants coming up. I just got to go through them and see when the dates are, when they're closing, because some of them may have closed already. But there will be more to come, man. So make sure y'all stay tuned and keep checking out. And I'll make sure I keep posting the links for y'all. All right. So I'll catch y'all in the next one.